It's your boy Hype bringing you another Taken King video on the Animal Instincts Gaming channel, and this is the road, the guide to the chaperone. And man, I got lucky. Right here I was on the final step where you had to go up against the Shield brothers, and look at this. I get thrown right in. I guess somebody lagged out or whatever happened. I got thrown right in at the boss fight. And that's the second brother. So the first one's already at half health, and I'm thinking at this point, do whatever it takes to not die, because if you die, then it may restart the entire fight. Not the whole thing, but the entire fight. So just thinking not to die. But I'm gonna go over all the steps just in case you don't know what you gotta do to get here before you can even unlock this quest, the specific area where you actually have to fight the brothers, and then we'll get back to the fight. Let me go try and get that revive, try and keep everybody alive and up on their feet. And it was tough, man, it was tough. I'm gonna get back to the fight in a minute, but the first thing you have to do is you have a quest for Holiday, and you're gonna have to go into the Crucible and get as many kills as you can with the last word. Doesn't matter what game mode. For me, I went in the classic 6v6, and it was just, you know, more familiar with the maps, having 6 people, potentially getting more kills. And so whatever works for you, go into whatever, you know, you're the most comfortable with. It doesn't matter, wherever you're going to get the most kills. And it took me roughly about 3 to 4 matches to complete this. And I do believe that if you die, it kind of knocks you back down a little bit, sort of like the quest for the Thorn way back. But after you get all of your kills and you're 100%, you're going to go to your next step from Holiday there over by the shipwreck. And for your next step, you're just going to want a donation, and you got to go talk to Zer. So you're going to head on over, talk to Zer to purchase the donation, which it's 15,000 glimmer. And then you get this little donation glimmer thing that you can go and give back to Holiday. You have to go right back to Holiday after that, hand her over the donation of 15,000 glimmer. And I'm reading it off, making sure I was doing the right thing. But there you go, the 15,000 glimmer is yours, Holiday, and now you are ready for your next step, which it says use a shotgun to defeat guardians in the Crucible, but also they want minions of the darkness, and they want them to be basically ultras, so big enemies in the darkness, which I played one match of the Crucible using the shotgun, the Lord of Wolves, and the reason why I was using that was because it has a lot of rounds in the magazine, so I didn't want to be worried about running out of ammo, and it's pretty good as well, as you can see here. But as I was saying, after one match I was at 42%, and I just wanted to go a little bit more into the Crucible before I went and started killing enemies. Well, after one more match, I was maxed out and it said it was done, so I didn't have to kill any. Then it takes you to your next step, which this is basically telling you that they want 2 high-ranking Cabal, which, in less words, it's the Shield brothers. And that's when the quest unlocks. It's a certain quest. You click onto the Dreadnought, and you'll see it up at the top of the screen. It'll have the purple triangle lit around it, and it requires 290 light, which took a little bit to get close enough to actually do this. At the point of doing this, I was at 286, and it says that you need to kill them with a shotgun. Now, I don't know how true that was, but I really didn't want to take a chance. So as soon as they were low health, you'll see here, I run over with the shotgun and just lay into them. And I don't, you know, hopefully, I'm hoping that round is going to be the one to finish them off, because I don't want no one else throwing an accidental nade. And shout out to the 2 guys that I was in there with, and my apologies. I seen that there was actually an invite to the party, but for recording purposes, I have my notifications turned off, so I did not even get it. Now I apologize, man, but shout out to you guys. And I was there, I wasn't going anywhere, and I was going to make sure I got this thing done, as you see right there. Ran up and hit him with the shotty once his health was low, and now it's time for his brother. But I attempted to come in here probably around 270 light, and it was just ridiculous. It really, really was, man. The bullets were like BB guns. You know, maybe not even BB guns. Paintballs, whatever you want to refer to, whatever reference. They did absolutely nothing to these enemies. I would have ran out of time and ammo before I got anywhere. So I just went and ranked up a little bit more, and once I got in there, once I was in the 280s, which is 290, so I was pretty close, knew I'd be able to take a little bit more damage and also deal a little bit more damage. I said, I'm just going to give it a go. We'll see how it goes. If I need to take it up higher, then I will. And you can always hope that, you know, maybe they'll throw you in with somebody at 290 plus light and they'll carry you through there. But at this point in the game, there's not too many people out there that are that high. So that's kind of taking a chance. So you definitely want to rank yourself up. Be prepared for the battle. And like I said, I got extremely lucky that I got thrown in with two players that were here at this point. And I apologize. Maybe one of their friends might have lagged out, and that's why they were trying to invite me into the party to get their friend back in. But I'm sorry for that, man, and if that's the case, message me on Xbox and I will run it back with you guys. Help your friend get through if you haven't did it already, or I owe you one in the future, whatever. We'll make it right one way or another. But once I was in there and at that point, and here we go, he's almost done, hit him with the shotty. I was not leaving, and there it is. Boom. That's pretty much the final step, and I give those guys a wave, and they wave back and give me a high five and all that, so I guess it was all good, man. But shout out. I believe that says Moriarty and Rampage. Shout out to those guys, man. But now we're ready for the next step, which really isn't a step. It's more of like a seat. Because you'll see here, when I head back, you got to go back and talk to Holiday once again. And when I head on back and talk to her, for a long story short, she's telling me that we passed the test, and then flips over saying that, you know, it's not a guarantee they're going to be looking over all the Guardians, and you have to wait and see. Which I don't know if that's just part of the storyline, you know. Maybe everybody who completes it gets it. If I didn't get it, if they say, you know, sorry, you were sorry, but, you know, you weren't accepted or whatever, that would really suck, man. But that's going to about wrap it up for me in this video, guys. I'm going to be sitting and waiting for Tuesday, the weekly reset, and hopefully I get my hands on a chaperone. But hopefully you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't, be sure to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, Animals, it's your boy Hype. We out.